Americans. Hello, back again. We got a real low budget operation here, so that's the best we can do. And bear with us. We'll get back. Today I want to talk a little bit about corruption. And I've been a victim. It's just amazing to me, like the media. They anytime we can get something on the conservatives over there making any kind of a race statement whatsoever, man, they just flood over there. Every town I go to, I tell them about how my face won't fit on the dollar like everybody else's. I tell them about how I got a funny name. I never say Muslim, of course. I never say terrorist. But those are really the words that are associated with my name. But I never say that. I just say funny. I say I got a funny name. That's kind of like playing the race card. I do it in every town I go to. And Oberman and the MSN network, all the major network blogs, they don't say nothing about that. And but what I'd like to say is I've been having a notion again about wanting to talk about corruption. I'm big time aware of corruption. I used to deal with Acorn. There's lots of corruption in this country. I think Democrats and Republicans, all of us got a little bit, but there's major race corruption in this country. And I've been a benefactor. I've been a benefactor of that all my life. Oh yeah. And I always wonder why all the people that I bumped, everybody everybody's job I took, everybody's place in college I took, every Harvard association, every title and authority, and all the good things they brought to me. I didn't get them because I did anything especially. I got them because I'm one of the few black folks that talks with subject-verb agreement, and they got to have a black man in there somewhere. And it's just I've been a benefactor of that all my life. Every time, same like Colin Powell. Every time Colin Powell got bumped up to something, there was when he probably made captain, there was 100, 200 people he bumped off. There was bumped out of the way. When he made major, there was 100 people he bumped out of the way. When he by the time he made a general, 4-star general, he'd bumped 2,000 or 3,000 people out of the way, and they don't ever say nothing. That's what this country's all about. I believe I do have that notion, and. But there's major corruption. I would say race corruption. There's other kinds of corruption in this country. We can talk about economics. I'd love to talk about that. But one of the things I want to talk about is the campaign. If you go to Hill Buzz Babes and Hill Buzz Babes on the internet and see what they have to say, they've moved around a little bit. They'll tell you exactly how we've been running our campaign. We go out and we blog. This is. I don't understand why the conservatives. We plagiarize essentially the polls. We augment the polls in a false way. We get away with all kinds of things because it's just like Acorn when we were brutalizing, intimidating, and disrupting businesses. We're doing the same thing with the polls here. It's just like we did that with Acorn. We even did it to the voters using Acorn. We're going to do the same thing. We're doing the same thing on my campaign now. We flooding if you post something on one of the internet services, there'll be all kinds of blogs. We'll have 10 or 15 guys blogging, telling them, putting it down and inflating, if you will, the ratings of polls. Do not show exactly what's happening. That's all about it, man. Welcome to America. And, this is not truth. We're not trying to, we're just trying to shoo in this election, making everybody give up. And we know that, I don't know, what was it, Patrick Henry said, he had one life to live in his country, but something about if you don't hang together, you'll hang separately. Well, we're trying to get people all divided. We're getting it. We are getting it, and it's happening. I guess I'm going to stop there because, YouTube doesn't give me much option to send more than 3 megs here. But we're getting there. Thanks a lot, and we'll be right back with you.